Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Shannon from Makeup FOMO. If you're new here, welcome. You probably are because this is only our second video. I'm new to this too. This video is so exciting. Probably one of my favorite things to do is shop for makeup and try out new makeup. Probably the same for you too. So this is going to be a really big haul. It's definitely collective over quite a long period of time. My birthday was the end of last month, so some of this is birthday related things from my fiance and my family. Some of this I just bought, ordered online, a whole different bunch of stuff. Might be a little bit of a long video, but it's gonna be super fun. So just grab your coffee, whatever you're snacking on, and let's get started. So I just want to preface this by saying I have tried out quite a bit of this, most of it, because I have had it for quite a little while, so I can kind of give you a little bit of a mini review as I show you, but I don't want to spend too long on any individual thing because there is quite a few things here. But if you have any questions about anything, or you know, want to see a more in-depth video about anything, just let me know. But I'm going to start with Ulta first. Ulta is where I have the majority of the stuff from. Ulta is probably where I get most of my makeup, so we're going to get started with that first. So the first two things I want to show you guys from Ulta are two different foundations, both from CoverGirl. This is the newest one, the Healthy Elixir Vitalist from CoverGirl. This is brand new. This only came out a couple months ago. I've heard really good things about it, so I've been really wanting to try it. And this is the CoverGirl Stay Luminous, which has been out for a while, but I love the whole luminous thing, so I wanted to give both of these a go. I have 725 and 825, which is buff beige for both of them. I do, as you see, have quite a tan. I have quite a burn. I was at the beach a couple of days ago and did not put on enough sunscreen, so neither of these actually match me right now, but I did try them before I got all this color, and I really liked both of them, but I haven't tried them out enough to know how much I love them, but so far so good. I really like these so far. And CoverGirl foundations are actually just my favorite in general. Most of my foundations that I have that I love are CoverGirl or Maybelline, so I have really high hopes for those. I actually got a lot of bronzers. I think just because it's summer, I'm just like bronzer happy right now. So I have quite a few of those, so let me show you those. The first one that I got is just from the Ulta brand, which I've actually been trying a lot more stuff just from the Ulta Beauty brand and have been really liking almost everything I've tried. This is their Baked Bronzer in Radiance is the shade. It's kind of like a baked type formula, obviously, and so it also, because it's called Radiance, it has a little bit of shimmer in it, which a lot of people I know don't like a shimmery bronzer, but I love luminosity and blushes, bronzers, pretty much anything, so I was super excited for this. And it's pretty dark, which is good because it works for me in the summer, and I've been really liking this. It's the darkest probably of all the ones I've gotten, so it's great for me when I have a little bit of color, and I love the luminosity. It blends great. I really like it. So like I said, big bronzer in the shade Radiance. I love it. The next one I'm going to show you is actually from Lottie London, which is a new brand they just started selling on Ulta, and I really wanted to try. I actually have quite a few things from Lottie London because I really was interested in trying a few things. This is their Tan Time Bronzer. How cute is the packaging on this? I love the little stars and stripes. And this is in the shade, oh, it doesn't have a shade. Tan Time Bronzer. It doesn't say. It's pretty dark though, as you can see also, and I don't know if you can tell, but it also has like little stars, kind of like the packaging imprinted in the product too, which is so cute. This is probably similarly as dark as the Ulta one, so this has been really good for me for the summer as well. It's a little bit more of like a reddish toned bronzer, so it's a little bit on the warm side, which is my preference. I love orangey or reddy bronzers. And this one I've been really liking as well. It's been really good for the summer, like I said, because it's pretty dark as well. So, oh, it's in shade light medium. I see it. It's in the heart right here, light medium. So there's probably a darker shade, which would mean the dark shade would be really dark. So there's that. And the third bronzer I wanted to show you guys is from Essence. It's the Sun Club matte bronzing powder. This one's for darker skin. I actually got the darkest one in this because, as you guys can tell, this one is not very dark. It's actually like pretty light in my opinion, especially compared to the other two. It's in the shade 02 Sunny, and so there's a 01, I believe, that's a little bit lighter than this, which wouldn't even show up on my skin because this shade, even, well, right now it definitely doesn't show up, but even when I'm fair, it doesn't really show up. So this is good when on my normal skin tone, not when I have a lot of color. But this smells so freaking good. It smells exactly like the butter bronzer, not quite as strong, but it smells really good like coconut. It's not even advertised that way, I don't think, but it smells incredible. And this is a massive pan. Like, look how big that is. This is huge. So you're never gonna run out of this. And this is super affordable. This is probably like $4 or $5. So it's a good value for how much product you're getting. And like I said, I can't use it a lot right now, but when I did use it when I was fair, I really liked it. And this smell, so good. So I'm going to keep going with the face products for now. Since we went over bronzers, I want to talk about a couple blushes that I'm trying out. This I was so super excited about. Actually, I have the packaging right here. It's by Sleek, which just also, like Lottie went and started selling on Ulta, which is super exciting. It's just the brand Sleek. This is the Blush by 3 palette in the shade Flame. So this is the packaging, and then this is what the product looks like. Super sleek, as you would expect from a brand name Sleek. And the packaging is awesome. It has, it's all black, has a really, really big mirror, which is awesome. And it has 3 different shades of blushes in here. I really wanted to try this one because I don't have any just straight up like red or like orangey red blushes. And then, so it comes with that along with a little bit of a muted version of like a corally red, and then also a shimmery, kind of a deeper red. And I freaking really, really love these. I've used this quite a bit since I've got it, especially when I have this much of a tan. Not a lot of blushes are showing up, but the reds definitely show up, so kind of look like I have more of a burn than I already do, but I kind of like that look in the summer. And these blend super well. They're incredibly pigmented, so you just have to dip your brush in once, apply it. It goes a really long way, and it's super blendable. And the mirror is awesome because you can use this for, you know, if you're traveling, the mirror is a great size. And another blush that I really wanted to try, another new brand to Ulta online, is LA Girl, which I have a foundation from them. I actually have a concealer I'll show you. I really like everything that I've tried from them so far, and so when I saw these blushes, I got pretty excited. The packaging's kind of cute. It's just like a little slim design. These are called the Just Blushing blushes, and this shade is Just Playful. Just blushing, just playful. And I really love this. It's like a really dusty, like mauve, muted kind of pink. It wouldn't show up a whole lot right now, but if I'm just my normal tan, or especially when I'm my normal just fair skin tone, this looks really, really good. It's very subtle, but you can build it up very easily. It's got good pigmentation, and this is also a really big pan size, so you're gonna get a lot of use out of this. And it's a great, just natural, everyday color. I think pretty much everybody would love this. And then this kind of incorporates almost everything we've talked about so far. This is a Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Kit. It's actually in the shade Fair. The main reason I wanted to get this is because the Taylor, who is like one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, I love her, she raved about the highlight in here, so I was like, I gotta just buy the whole thing. Obviously they don't sell this highlighter, at least this specific one by itself, and I was like, well, this whole contour kit looks kind of sweet. And my normal skin tone, you know, not in the summer, in the fall and winter, I am light, fair to light, so I was like, this will be useful all year round. This bronzer, as you can see, pretty light, so it doesn't do a whole lot for me right now, but it is really nice when I have a normal skin tone. The blush definitely has a good amount of shimmer in it, but it does show up and it looks really good. And like I said, I love luminous products, so luminous blushes, I'm all about it. But this highlight is what this is all about. I have it on today. Do you see that? Look. Yes, that's from this palette. This highlighter is awesome. It makes this whole entire palette worthwhile, which it only costs, I think, $7.99 or something like that. It's super, super affordable. All of Makeup Revolution is, but even if you can't really use these other two products, the highlighter is worth buying it for, but the other two products are awesome too. So this is a great value, great purchase. Definitely try it out, or I would suggest trying out the other shades if you're not so fair, because I think you'll like it no matter what. And then I have two more, I guess, powder type products. Speaking of highlighters, the Taylor raved about this as well. This is the JCat Beauty You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter in the shade Bella Rose. This is like her favorite highlighter of all time pretty much, and it wasn't being sold. Ulta has been selling JCat for a while, and they had a bunch of other You Glow Girl highlighters, but they didn't sell this shade. I was like, what the heck, why do you have every other shade except for the good one? So I've been waiting, it finally started selling on Ulta, and I was like, yes, getting it. This is also a very affordable brand. This was probably maybe $8.99 to like $10, so a really good price. Look at how it looks in the packaging. Like Bella Rose, get it? It's so, so pretty how it's packaged. Even the packaging itself is just kind of flashy. I like it. And this is like a blinding highlight. Like this is the kind of highlight where like they're gonna see you, you know, across the office at work or across the classroom. It is very, very bold, but it's beautiful. It's like this light pink. It shows up mostly whitish with a slight pink shift. It'd probably only be good for, you know, my skin tone or lighter. I think on a darker complexion, it might just look like a eyeshadow swiped across your cheek. So I don't know if it'd be good for those type of skin tones, but it's so beautiful. Pretty much anything that Taylor raves about, I'm gonna try because I trust her. And she's very fair skinned, so if you are fair skinned, I know that this would work for you. The packaging, look how bulky this packaging is. Though, like, the product stops, as you can see right there. But like, look how, why is it so thick? I don't know why it needs to be that big. It doesn't really bother me, but I'm curious why I gotta be that big. Has that hair been that way the whole time? Okay, well, chugging right along. Another Lottie London product. Like I said, I really wanted to try this brand out, so I got a few things. This is their Ready, Set, Go Matte Translucent Finishing Powder in the shade Warm Translucent. I think they have a cool translucent and then maybe just a translucent. I don't remember, but I did want to try this one. I want to try a warmer shade for using under my eyes, to kind of mimic almost like a banana type powder look, and I knew it would probably be pretty brightening. So this is actually quite a bit of powder in it. This has half a gram, so there's a lot in it. It just, you know, opens like that, has the sifter. Like, but do you see all this product? Like, there's a lot of product in here, and this is also very affordable. This is probably under $10 or around $10. Lottie London's, it's very well priced. The packaging is freaking adorable. I've been using this quite a bit, mostly under my eyes, but also all over my face, and I like it so far. It's not like, you know, wowing me. It's not like the next best powder in the whole world, but I really like it. And the shade, you know, it's pretty undetectable on the skin, so it's very finely milled as well, but it looks good. I don't have any issues. I don't like it. While we're talking about Lottie London, let me show you the other things that I got from them. I got a concealer. This is the Got It Covered Sponge Applicator Concealer in the shade Fawn. So this is a little bit different. I don't know if many of you have tried a concealer like this, but it has this sponge tip. So you just squeeze it and it kind of emerges from the little holes in the sponge. I'm not like crazy about that type of application. I feel like the sponge itself like ends up absorbing a lot of the product. Like, as you can see, it's kind of like saturated there. I don't know if it's focusing, but I don't know. And I don't feel like you can squeeze a lot out of it at once. I don't know, the concealer itself is fine. It's actually pretty light, so it definitely brightens under the eyes. And like I said, the packaging is so cute on all the Lottie London stuff. But this type of applicator is definitely not my favorite, but I wanted to try it out. And I mean, I don't hate it. I'll definitely use it up, but eh. And then in terms of two more Lottie London things, these are the last two Lottie London things, I promise. I wanted to try, and these are recommendations of Casey Holmes. I think she did a whole Lottie London video, or just like an Ulta, maybe like a first impressions type thing. She raved over the Lottie London AM to PM Kohl eyeliner pencil, and then the Lottie London Wing Woman Felt Tip eyeliner pencil. So I haven't actually tried these yet, just because I have about 3 or 4 other liquid eyeliners and a few Kohl eyeliners that I'm currently using, so I didn't want to break into these quite yet until I make my way through a couple others. But she raves about these. She's continued to rave about them since that video, so I really wanted to try them out, and I can report back once I use them. Okay, we're just about done with the Ulta stuff. Just 3 more things I wanted to, 4, 5, but I'll be quick. The concealer I referenced from LA Girl, this is just the Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. This has been like raved about on YouTube forever, but they didn't sell in Ulta, like I said, till like fairly recently. So I got my hands on it in the shade Light Ivory. It's very, very, you can even tell, it's like orange, which you wouldn't necessarily think when you're buying it. You can't really tell online either. It kind of works out as an under eye concealer because it is so orangey, salmony toned. It's really good at canceling out any like darkness or redness that you might have. And it's pretty creamy. It blends out fairly well. I quite like it, but you really can't use it under your eyes. But it is pretty good for, the darkness and the blue tones that you might have under there. So it's alright. I probably need it in a different shade if I want to use it all over my face. And it's not any good for highlighting, but it's definitely good for canceling out any discoloration, so I like it for that purpose. This, I'm not going to talk too much about because pretty much everybody knows about the NYX HD concealers. They're incredible. I have like 100,000 of them, but I needed like a darker one because I had none that were dark enough to use on actual spot concealing around my face. So I just got a new color in nude beige. This matches me pretty much perfectly right now. I actually use this today, and just a spot concealer, I have like a tiny zit here and stuff like that. So it's perfect for that. I have shades that I use just under my eyes. I have shades that are good for spot concealing when I'm fair, but I didn't have anything dark. So this is like one of my favorite concealers. I have, like I said, a million. It's a great concealer. If you ever need concealer, just get this one. Don't even bother. It's like $5.99. You really can't go wrong. And then the last two things, this is just a little sample that I got. It's the Lancome Big is the New Black Monsieur Big mascara. It's just like a little tiny sample. I've only used this once so far, but I freaking really liked it the first time I used it. The wand is kind of funny. It's like it's definitely bristles, but it's like a lot of them. Is it bristles? I think it definitely is. Like I said, I only tried it one time, but it was nice. And this is a decent sized sample. I think this didn't even come out yet, or it's coming out pretty soon. It was like a preview sample type thing, and I liked it, which is concerning because it's Lancome, so it's gonna be expensive. The last thing, setting spray. Just kidding, second to last thing. This setting spray from Makeup Revolution. I've used this is the Pro Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray. I've used it's not like their matte version. I think it's just their regular setting spray. This is a little bit newer. And how adorable is the spots on the packaging? So cute. I love the other one. The other setting spray is pretty much the one I use all the time, but when I saw an illuminating version, I had to try it just because, you know, like I told you, more luminosity, the better. I'm not oily by any means. I'm pretty normal, honestly. I don't even get dry that much. So when I saw this, I was like, well, I love their other one, so I'm probably going to like this one. So I picked it up. I've been using it a ton. I don't really use setting sprays to prolong the wear of my foundation because I don't really have an issue with that, and I don't necessarily notice a lot of illuminating, but it sets my makeup, makes me look a little bit less powdery, and feels really nice. So I like it, and I think this is like probably $8 or $9, so it's really affordable, especially compared to a lot of different setting sprays that you can buy at Ulta. And the last thing, I haven't tried this yet because I have 100,000 mascaras that I also need to get through before I open it. But this was a suggestion of Nicole Renee Cutler, who, along with the Taylor and Casey Holmes, is like one of my favorite YouTubers. Pretty much anything she recommends, I will buy. And she like raves about this mascara. She doesn't even like a whole lot of mascara, and she doesn't wear it a lot because she wears falsies most of the time, which I don't. I'm a straight mascara girl. As you can see, I wear glasses. Falsies don't work so well with glasses most of the time. So the Essence Last Princess, I think a lot of YouTubers have raved about this. It's pretty adorable packaging. It's like $4.99 or like $5.99. It's really affordable. Like I said, I haven't used it yet, so I can't tell you a whole bunch, but I'm super excited to try it because everybody loves it. So I'm gonna love it. Okay, so that was it from Ulta, so we can move on. This brand is actually sold at Ulta, but I didn't order it from Ulta. I ordered it on their website, but Catrice Cosmetics, they've been sold on Ulta for probably at least a year now. But Nicole Renee Cutler did a video with them. She had a coupon code, and they have like free shipping over like 20 bucks or something. So I was like, yes. And the coupon code was like 25% off. It was a really good deal. So I was like, I have ordered a couple things from them. I have a couple things from Catrice that I've gotten from Ulta, but I wanted to try out some things that they have on the Catrice website that Ulta doesn't sell. Specifically, this blush. This is their illuminating blush. It's in the shade Kiss Me Ken. I had to get this because my fiance's name is Ken. It's Ken with 2 N's, so K-E-N-N. So it's a little bit different. The Ken on here is only spelled with 1 N. I don't know if you can see. But I was like, Kiss Me Ken, I have to get that because of my fiance. So this is the packaging, and it's actually super, super pretty. I mean, I would have gotten it no matter what shade it was just for the shade name, but it's a really pretty, like, deeper kind of strawberry red, and it has some luminosity to it. Not a whole bunch, but it looks really, really nice on the skin. It's pigmented. See the kind of, like, design that's in there? It's really pretty. And everything that I got from Catrice here was like 10 bucks or less. So this was probably like $6. It's a really good price. I love the shade. Kind of to go along with that, I got their highlighting powder in the shade Stardust. This is really, really nice. This also has a really cute little imprint on the product itself. And this is like a really, really nice, it's a similar tone as the J-Cat one that I showed you, but this is a softer powder, and it's a lot more subtle. It's a very gentle highlighter. I actually think that this is a contender for when I might wear on my wedding day, just because it blends in so nice and it looks so natural. Like you're just like radiating from within. It doesn't look like a stripe. It's not blinding. It's not like in your face. It's kind of like, oh, you're glowing. You're beautiful. I like that. This one smells like coconut too, or like vanilla. It's such a, I don't know what's with all these powders, and they're not even marketed to smell good, so I don't know what they use in it, but it smells so good. You can't smell it on your face, but you can smell it in the pan. It smells really good, and it's really, really beautiful. And then I got two other things. I'm not really a huge primer person, but I've heard a lot of people rave about the Prime and Fine Beautifying Primer, Soft Focus Effect. From Catrice in this cute little pink packaging. You get a lot of product in here. I think this is 1.01 ounces, so there's quite a bit of product in here. It's like a rosy shade when you put it on. It's definitely kind of illuminating. It definitely kind of is a nice little base, a little bit blurring. I don't really notice like massive difference in how my skin looks, but I do specifically put it kind of in my cheek area just so that even under my makeup it's a little bit glowy. So I do like it for that. I need to use it a little bit more. I've only used it a handful of times, but so far I really have liked it. And the last thing I got is another mascara. Like I need more mascaras, but the Taylor has been raving about this one, so I had to pick it up. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Glam and All False Lashes Mascara. It's in the purple tube. They have a lot of mascaras, and a few of them are called Glam and All. But the specific one that she uses is the purple tube. I haven't tried this out at all yet, so I can't tell you a whole lot about it. It has like the rubber bristles, which is my favorite type of brush. It's a little bit curved. I'm super excited to try it. You know, if the Taylor likes it, I buy it. So I'm super excited, and those are the 4 things that I ordered online from Catrice. Okay, moving right along. I had my Sephora birthday gifts, which a lot of you probably have already seen, but I figured just in case you didn't, I would show you. It was actually pretty sweet. I think you had an option between this and like more of a skincare option. I don't remember exactly, but this is from Tarte. It's just the like the Tarte birthday little set, and I've never tried one of the blushes, but I know everybody raves about these Amazonian Clay 12-hour blushes. This is in the shade Pate. It has like a lot of A's, so I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. And it's just super nice. It actually matches the packaging. And I love the little indentation, like the little design in it. It's a super soft, just like very, very neutral, like rosy, light pink, kind of mauve. It's like very natural. It's perfect for every single day. I love that it's a kind of a little mini version, so you can keep it in your purse, or for travel, it's ideal. And it's a really nice color, and it has some pigmentation. I can't really wear it right now. It wouldn't really show up, but I did use it quite a few times after I first got it, and I really liked it. And then it also came with the Tarteist lip paint. I feel like everyone says Tarteist. Do you guys know that's not how you say it? I saw it somewhere, and Tarte just said it's like artist, but just Tarteist. Like, get it? Artist. You're an artist with makeup or whatever. So it's Tarteist, I'm pretty sure. So everyone's saying Tarteist. Wrong. But this is the shade Birthday Suit. It's really, really nice. It's like the perfect nude. It comes off a little darker than it looks, but it's like this really pretty nude shade that it looks kind of like your lips, but better kind of shade. Like I said, it does get darker. This smells like so minty, kind of menthol-y, which is not my favorite, but it doesn't really smell like much once you apply it. The formula is a little bit weird. It doesn't dry down at all. It kind of stays like slippery. It almost feels like silicone-y. So it kind of feels like it's gonna move around, and like you can't really feel safe with it staying in one place. So it's good that it's this light color, because I think if it was any darker, I would be afraid of it just making moves on me. But this color is really nice. I like it. We're getting to the end, guys. Only a couple more things. This is not new at all. It's actually probably very, very old. The RCMA No Color Powder. I've been wanting to try this forever, but it's not really that easy to find accessibly online. I mean, it's on like eBay and Amazon, but if you buy it there, the price is like incredibly jacked up. And then there's some other websites, but so I never really tried it. And then I saw so many people raving about it recently. I saw Kathleen Light's video, which she's the one that kind of made this famous. And because I'm getting married in a little under a year next May, I really have been wanting to make sure that I try out a few different kinds of products that I don't necessarily have like a holy grail for yet, to see what I might want to wear on my wedding day. And so many people raved about this, especially for different photography and makeup like that. So I really, really wanted to try it, and I freaking love it. It is as good as everybody says. It deserves all the hype that it gets. I don't really get excited over powders that much because they're just like something to set my makeup with. They don't typically wow me, but like this one wowed me. It makes your skin look filtered, airbrushed. There's literally no color to it. I mean, obviously it looks white in here, but it doesn't come off with any powder. There's only 2 ingredients. It's talc and silica. There's nothing in it, but it looks awesome. You get 3 freaking ounces. There is a lot of product in here. The packaging sucks. Like, why you do that? I mean, it's not easy to get out. You have to like put it on something and you kind of waste. So I don't love that, but it's affordable. So can't really complain too much about the packaging, you know what I mean? And then I'll go show you some palettes. Palettes are my favorite thing. They're my favorite thing to buy, my favorite thing to try out, my favorite thing to shop for. I love palettes. You're probably the same way. I have 3 that I'm super excited about that I just got. This one is very hard to get your hands on, but I was at the ready the first time this launched. It's a Colourpop Yes Please palette. You have definitely all seen it 1,000 times. It's a dupe or knockoff, whatever you want to call it, of the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. I mean, yes, like, those are beautiful. And I had to have it. So when it launched on Colourpop, I was ready for the very first launch. The second it launched, I had it in my cart. I checked out, no problem. This sold out in 4 minutes the first time it launched on Colourpop. And then it launched again and sold out in like 9. And then they had a third launch like a day or 2 ago, same thing. It's very hard to get your hands on. I was lucky enough to get it the first time around. It's perfect. I mean, Colourpop, the formula and the quality of these powders, all their powders, but the eyeshadow specifically, I have some other pressed eyeshadows from them. I love them. You can't go wrong. The pigmentation is like insane, so you almost have to be careful. But the selection in here is great. I mean, obviously, if you like warm tones, this is going to be your thing. If you're not much for, you know, that trend right now, you're not going to like this. But it's incredible. It's super small, super travel friendly. Obviously, wish there was a mirror, but it was like $16, so you can't really ask for too much. I love the little size, and I've been using the crap out of this. I like it a lot. The next palette was actually a gift from my sister for my birthday. I really wanted this. I love Juvia's Place eyeshadows. They're incredible. I mean, they're pretty hyped up, but they're also really worth the hype. They're so pigmented, so creamy, and so affordable. I think this palette retails for like $35, but they're always on sale. Like, they always have a sale going on. So I love all their stuff. I have one other palette from them, and when the Magic palette came out, which is what this is, the Magic by Juvia's, I knew that I had to try it out. First of all, the artwork on these is like stunning. You just want to buy it for that, pretty much. Like, can we frame this? It's pretty. And then you look inside. Like, I don't even really have words. It is just so pretty, and it's a lot of colors that you'll use every day, and then a lot that maybe you won't. But the warmer tones, there's like a perfect bone shade for setting your lid. There's some warmer tones. There's plenty of shimmer shades that are good for all over the lid all the time, like any everyday look that you're doing. They have plenty of shades for that, but then they also have like these a little bit different shades that you might not have in your collection, which I really didn't. I didn't have a lot of like blues and greens and like these deep purples. Like, a lot of these maybe you could find in other palettes, but these definitely not. They're so unique, and you don't need any enhancer with these. They are pure pigment on the lid. It's stunning. It's shimmer, metallic. If you do want to enhance them, you'll get a lot of payoff. You'll never be disappointed with anything you get from Juvia's Place, but I love this. I've been using it a ton. I've used every shade now at this point. It's a big palette, as you can see, but I love it. It was, thank you, Caitlin. And then the last palette, which I'm really not going to hardly talk about because you're probably sick of it, but I did get the Jaclyn Hill palette. I got this for my fiance for my birthday. He knew that I wanted it. He was trigger ready the second it launched, the first launch. He got it right away. He didn't even have to, I don't think, wait in much of a line at the checkout, which I know a lot of people did. So he got it for me. You've seen it for sure. It's stunning. This is the perfect palette for anybody. It has every shade you could want. I mean, I love it for sure, but I do think there's a lot of shades, like especially in this region, that are very similar. I think that there could have been a little bit more variation in like the neutral shades rather than so many like warm reddish shades. I know that that's what's trendy right now, and I love those. It's kind of what I have on today. I actually used the Colourpop palette today with one of the highlighter shades from in here, and I love that look. I just think they could have put a little bit more variety in that section. However, the colorful shades down here, I've used all of these on my lower lash line, even to go to work, because that's how I roll. It looks so good. They are pigmented, they stay on, they don't go anywhere. I love that she decided to throw those in. Very big, bulky packaging too. It's already like kind of dirty, so that's the thing with white packaging. I mean, it's nice like when you open it, but then after that, not so nice. But it's a great palette. The Morphe formula is awesome. You can't go wrong with it, but I got it. I don't know if it's not in stock anymore, I don't think. They did a second launch, it's probably out of stock again. But it's probably coming back, so if you want it, I would go for it. It's like $38, so it's not crazy expensive. With shipping, it might kind of get a little bit more pricey, but it's very good. You'll like it. I super quickly wanted to show you guys what I got from my Ipsy bag this month. I've been getting Ipsy for probably like 6 months now, quite a while. I had Birchbox before and I didn't like it as much, so I switched over, and I really wanted to run through this super quickly because I loved what I got this month. The bag is so cute. It's like this little egg or something. There's like a bud on it. The first thing in here is an Eyeco Skinny Liquid Liner. I actually got one of these in a Birchbox before, and it's okay. I mean, so I have one now. I'll use this as backup. I don't love how it does the line on your eyes, but it does a flick pretty well. It kind of skips on the lining. It's not very straight, so that's not my favorite, but you know, it's worth a try, especially for the wing part. It works really well. There's also this Winky Luxe little liquid lipstick in the shade Angel Food. I love these little mini ones. I never use up an entire liquid lipstick or lipstick, or lip gloss, or pretty much any lip product. I don't use lip balms up, nothing. So I prefer these. I wish all liquid lipsticks come in this size. This is a pretty pink. It's kind of like a baby pink, as you can tell. Also shows up a little bit dark on the lips, but that seems to be like a trend with me. Maybe it's just my lips. Everything comes out darker. I don't know why. I also got a little Jasmine sleeping mask. Apparently you put this on while you're sleeping and then wash it off in the morning. I've never tried anything like that, but it's an interesting concept, so I'll give it a go. I haven't used it yet. I love how freaking cute is this. So you think it's like already open, right? It's not. It does that, and then it just rolls up. This is just a mini concealer crayon from the brand Trestique. Trestique, I think is how you say it. I got a lipstick from this kind of brand, the same kind of packaging too before. It's in the shade like Ivory. It's a little light for me right now, but I have used it under my eyes. It's super creamy. You would think a lot of stick products are not this creamy. They're a little bit waxy and a little bit hard to work with, but this one's great. I definitely like it. I don't know, I'm sure you can probably buy it on Ipsy's website, but I like it. And if you like stick products, I think you'd really like it. The last thing, which I was most excited about, and you guys know I'm a bronzer girl, especially right now, it is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. First of all, it's the freaking cutest little snakeskin packaging. And then the bronzer's in there. It's a really decent size sample. I mean, there's a lot of packaging for like just this little pan, but I mean, I don't really go through bronzers all the way for a really long time, so I'll definitely get a lot of use out of this. This is not matte. Definitely has a little bit of like shimmer in it, and it's not super dark, so it doesn't show me like right now with this red sunburn tan I got going on, but I was using it right before that, and I very much like it. It's great. I've actually wanted to try this, but I never picked up the full size, and the sample size is just right. This is my favorite thing I've gotten from Ipsy so far. Okay, I lied before. I have 2 more things from Ulta, but I forgot about them because they're still in the bag. I haven't even used them yet because I have those 3 palettes I showed you that I'm still playing with, but I had to pick these up. Firstly, the Melissa Michelle and Ulta collaboration. As soon as I saw this, I had to get it. I'm kind of just a sucker, and maybe you can call me collector of like YouTube collabs. Obviously I have the Jacqueline Pale palette, I've had the Kathleen Lights, the ShanXO, Carly Bible, all the different collabs I do with BH and all the different brands. I always get because I follow all of them, I love all of them, I want to support them. And I love eyeshadow palettes like I told you. So I haven't even touched this yet. All I've done is look at it, but it is freaking, let me take the plastic off. So pretty. There's this nude liquid lipstick, the highlighter, blush, a bunch of eyeshadow shades, which are right up my alley. Super nice mirror. It's a little bit of a bulky packaging, but I mean, they had to put the liquid lipstick in here. and even the external packaging is just so cute. So I haven't used this at all yet. We wrote about this on our blog because we were super excited about the launch of this. I love Melissa Michelle. I've been watching her since, you know, she was still married. She was like filming in her closet, I'm pretty sure. So I've watched her forever. I love her. I think she's so talented. I love when YouTubers get to collab. That's so great for them in their career. So when I try this out, I'll let you know more, but I like what I can see of it so far. And I also got my little birthday free, birthday gift from Ulta, and it was the NYX Happy Birthday palette. This is like the sweetest birthday free gift I've gotten from anywhere. This is when they rung it up, because I guess you can buy it technically. It rung up for like $19 or $20. So this is a real palette, and like look at the shades here. They are super pretty. I love NYX. I don't have a lot of their eyeshadows. I personalized a quad when I was at the NYX store, but I don't have a lot of other eyeshadows from them. I did swatch these, and they swatched super, super nicely. I love the like orangey and like the olive green shades. The mirror in this, do you see this mirror? It's huge. It's nice. Like this, if you are traveling, just bring this. This is all you need. You can set this up. It stays upright, so you can set it on like a windowsill or on a desk and use it. And this was free. Like, that is such a nice thing. If your birthday is around this time of summer, don't forget to go get this. It's free, so it's worth it, obviously. It's awesome. I'm so, so excited. I haven't used this yet either, but when I do, I'll let you know. And the very last thing, I promise, is not really makeup or like super beauty related, but my sister got it for me for my birthday, and I kind of got a kick out of it, and it's super handy, so I wanted to show it because I think some people might be interested. But this is called the Sphinx. It comes in packaging like this. I've already opened it. It's a travel like shaving system, I guess you could say. It's so neat, so I had to show it. Comes in this super adorable, look at the packaging. It's so, so, so cute. You can get it, there's a couple colors, there's like blue, there's all kinds of colors in this. So basically what it is, it's this little self-contained little set. You can take the top off, has a little piece of tape keeping it on, and then you have a little sprayer. You can fill it up with water yourself, which I did. Slide it back in, you spray your leg with this. If you missed a spot, or if you, I guess you could do your whole leg with this if you wanted to. I think it's primarily for if you missed a spot and it like drives you crazy, which it drives me crazy when I miss a spot. So you see this spot, you whip this out of your purse, spray it with a little bit of the water, and then check this out. You just turn the knob right here. There's a bar of soap. Put that over the spot. Get it all, nice and shave ready. Once you got it wet and soapy, you just turn it. Your razor. So you'd want to take the top off for that, and then you just shave off your little spot. It actually has another razor in here too as kind of a backup in case that one gets dull. But if you're only doing like little leg spots, I doubt it will get dull until like a really long time. And then you just twist it, and then it's back to the water. How freaking cool is that? My sister knows that having little hairy spots on my legs that I miss drives me crazy. So this is perfect to keep in your purse or like your backpack or in your desk at work or something like that. Just so you can, and it's TSA friendly, so apparently you can take it on a plane. Great for travel, especially if you're only going to be going away for like not that long and maybe you just need to do your underarms or something like that. This is so awesome. I think she said it was like $15 or something like that, so it's a really good. So my camera cut me off, but all I was saying was that this is a really good deal for $15. I definitely think it's worth trying out. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys liked watching it. If you're looking for any more product reviews or recommendations or anything like that, our blog, makeupfomo.com, covers all the new beauty product, makeup product releases that you could ever want to know about from every type of brand. If you need any kind of suggestions or you're looking for new stuff, head over there. We have everything. And until next time, I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.